The Hague. It's just like playing Washington, D.C. It is. Oh, I do love a government seat, don't you? You know, we were going to do this show in Brussels, which is the Cleveland of Europe. But we changed our minds because you know what they say. When it's 3 o'clock in The Hague, it's still 1955 in Brussels. And you know what else they say? They say the most beautiful part of Brussels is the highway to The Hague. Dankjewel. But you know, it is a thrill to be playing this lovely auditorium, the Congresgebouw. Yes, we are. We have played some toilets in our day. This isn't exactly a toilet. It's more like a bidet. I look around me before me. I see we have the Wassenaar crowd in the... in the front row. The Wassenaar crowd is like the Club Privé crowd in Amsterdam. Vogue on the outside, but vague on the inside. But you know, the real reason we came to Holland was not just to shower hot tropical passion upon the foggy, boggy dunes of the Noordzee. No, no. The real reason we came to Holland was I just had to meet Meneer Van Acht. Just once before I die, well, I met him. Mama's nipple was showing. Why didn't somebody tell me? Y'all just sat there quietly smirking. You little shitheads, I'll get you. Report you in Amsterdam. Yes, the good burgers. The good burgers of Den Haag. She waved her nipples in their face, and they sat there going. Jesus, this must be a treat for you people. I've heard all about you up here in The Hague. You're just waiting for Princess Beatrice to come live here. Can't wait to get some of that royal business. Oh, I know what you mean. We've been all over Europe, you know. We just love the royalty. We do, we love them. I'm not talking about those kind of queens, dear. I mean, I've seen millions of them. But you see, being American, royalty is so completely foreign to us. I mean, all we ever get are like peanut farmers and sometimes we get a horse rancher. But then you have a whole party devoted to farmers, don't you? The Boerenpartij. I have my favorite, of course. Amongst the Boerenpartij, I prefer Boer Koekoek. I love his accent. He speaks Dutch as though he had a pig in his mouth. And then, of course, there's Mr. Den Uil. Let me say two things about him. But we were talking about royalty, not just regular, everyday, run-of-the-mill government workers. I mean, royalty, now that's a real trip. That's a flash. You know, you really have to hold your breath when those folks pass by. I mean, I saw, when we were in England, we were lucky enough to see Her Hiney the Queen, Liz, the tooth. I only have one thing to say about her. One thing to say to her. What have you got in that handbag? What the hell has she got in that bag? I mean, she changes it every goddamn day. She never wears the same one twice. You know she hasn't got trolley fare in that handbag. She probably has a little identification card that says, I am the Queen. I very much like Prince Charles. Gee, I wanted to marry him, I really did. Do you think I have a chance? Not in this dress, I don't think so somehow. Although he does love animals, I hear. Oh my God. Well, the whole family's very sort of, they're all very, well, like Anne, for instance, Princess Anne. She's in the horsey set. She loves nature in spite of what it did to her. Oh, God, I won't be working there for much longer, I'll tell you. Would you like to see my impression of Princess Anne? Can you hear me out there? Sometimes I don't think you hear me. Is it just booming? Is it too boomy? Bill, is it booming? What do you mean, yeah? Where are we? Where the hell are we? Is this Frankfurt again? We were in Hamburg. We played Hamburg. We were so mortified. Really, when I said, you know, when Jack Kennedy went to Berlin, he said, Ich eine Berliner. You know? So I went to Hamburg. I said, Ich eine Hamburger. I can go back there anytime I like. Who were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about Princess Anne. Bless her little buns. Princess Anne. My impression of Princess Anne. Princess Anne, how old are you this year? Then, of course, there's your royal family. Juliana, Queen Juliana. We saw her in Paris last year. She was going to the ballet with Valerie Giscard d'Estaing. And that only took 30 seconds. And she was fabulous. I really thought she was gorgeous. She was, as the French say, en vert. She was in green. And she had the most thrilling hat on, I tell you. I'd kill to get my hands on one of those hats. Who do you suppose makes those hats for her? She probably has a little hat fairy down in the cellar somewhere. I think, oh, Juliana's gonna love this one. You know, I heard she has a hat called The Last Supper. It has 12 apostles standing around the brim and little pieces of matzah around the ears. And then, of course, there's Prince Bernhard. I guess you all are scared shitless about what I'm going to say about him. My dears, I never kick them when they're down.